Hi everyone. Welcome to the second version of this one. I got a lot of positive feedback in my last version, so I'm really happy. Yeah, because just posting something like this makes me happy. Like right after I posted that vid, one of my friends mentioned that it made them self-reflect, and that was my main goal with that whole video. Anyway, it's November 23 today, the day after RIB, my last RIB. I also realized after it being my last RIB that I have gone through such a journey with this organization, and it's seen so many different versions of me, and it's weird that it's gonna come to an end soon also with graduation, which I feel like I'm not gonna touch on again this video because I don't know what to talk about still when it comes to graduation. So when you do get that video, guys, you'll know when you get that video. So yeah, it's just been a crazy journey, and you can't, you genuinely can't deny that it played such a big, or I genuinely can't deny that it played such a big role in my college life and how I turned out to be now. Because even if you see my vlogs, like those, the first people, some of my first friends in college were really the faux people, and some of my friends until now are still the faux people. Like I see Jorel as much as I can, and I'm with Quintos every day, like of my life, and I am so happy to be with them. Period. At any given time, like I miss the rest of the gang. So yeah, I guess after that whole cat's tangent, I wanted to roll back on a principle um, that I wanted to really just make sure I remembered after this week, and I think it's to really just stop being in my own head all the time, if you know what I mean. Just like sometimes I let my thoughts dictate whatever emotions or feelings I have, and it's honestly not, I mean, it's obviously not a good cycle to continue with that. And I just don't like it when I feel so powerless and I feel like I can't do anything towards my own thoughts. And sometimes that bridges back to me just being impatient, but also it's really just because I do spend so much time in my own head for some reason, and all that time just allows for more, instead of me being present or me actually like trying to process things live, it becomes like me just witnessing something happen and me being in my own head and just talking to myself, I guess. I don't know. And it's just a weird uh feeling to explain, I guess, but I'd rather not, I wouldn't want to keep repeating that habit because I feel like it creates such uncertainty for me. And I think if I want to be more consistent in like my goals or the things that I want to do, then it has to start with me making sure that I don't let my thoughts get the best of me as often as I can, you know? Obviously there are moments where you really break down and you can't do anything about it, and that's fine. That's completely fine. But it's about those days that you can do something about it and making sure that you allow yourself enough grace to just act in a way that will benefit you. That's what I want to talk about. Just not being in your own head when it matters, you know what I mean? Like, sure, you can, when you're sitting down and you're calm, you can be in your own head. You can think, you can just like just sit there and really process your thoughts. But then when you're doing other things, when you're out in the world, make sure to like in the moments that don't require it, don't be so in your own head. I feel like I'm being so redundant with that phrase, but it's generally something that I need to keep repeating to myself because it happens so often, and I realize it affects me negatively. Okay, well, I feel like I rambled about so much more random stuff again. But yeah, it's 5:18 November 23 p.m. And I'm still in the condo because I had an 8 to 11 class with a quiz right after RIB day. So that was tiring. Yeah, after that, met with my bite mentor. Shout out TJ. Yeah. And yeah, well, I guess to end the video, I guess to end the video, I want to repeat to myself that I guess to end the video, I want to repeat to myself also that I need to continue being more intentional with the way I act or just my actions period and the way I think. There are definitely certain factors and limits that I can control, but the ones I can control, I realize that it's also a good exercise just for me mentally to be able to sorry to be able to just stop myself or not stop myself, just be able to not lose to my thoughts. I don't know how to better explain it really, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like I rambled about so many random things in this video, but whatever. Who cares? If you're watching this, thank you so much. This is probably the end of the video, so yeah, appreciate you. We'll be back for more. Thanks.